What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. This property, my second project, is now sold, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for the numbers, so here it is. Let's get started. Starting off with the purchase price, I purchased this property at £360,750 with a stamp duty of £16,360. This property was actually on the market for £390,000, but through negotiation and me taking the responsibility of the lease extension, I managed to get it for lower. And that brings me straight on to the lease extension. So I had the seller serve the Section 42 notice to the freeholder and pass the benefit on to me. They came back with a premium of £5,800, but by the time that legal, admin and valuation fees were added, it came to around £10,000. And then my finance costs. So I took a bridge loan out on this property and it cost me around £25,000 for 9 months. This included a 2% arrangement fee, lender legals, and 9 months worth of interest at 0.85% per month. So this deal was funded by my private investors, which could be anyone that has money just sitting in their bank account that's not generating them any interest. My total interest payments to my investors came to around £12,000 on this deal. And a little side note, I am looking to onboard more investors for my pipeline, so if you do have funds just sitting around in your bank account, then definitely send me a DM, send me an email, and let's see how we can work together. And then what I like to call admin fees. So these included architect fees for floor plans, which came to around £1,500. Then I had my building control fees, which is basically building control, making sure everything's up to regulations, up to standard, and they'll give you a certificate at the end of your refurb, which the buyers will most probably ask for. This came to around £800. And lastly, the fee I paid my broker for arranging the finance, which was £795. And then came the refurb, which I had actually budgeted 40 grand for, but I ended up spending 45. And I know it sounds crazy, a whole 5 grand over, but this is why I cannot stress enough how important contingencies are in your projects, especially if you're a newbie and this is only your first or second project like me. And then came the bills. So the gas and electric for the whole 9-month period was £640, and the total council tax that I paid was around £1,000. And that actually was a shock to me. I didn't realize council tax was this expensive, but it is what it is. So all in, my costs before I put this property on the market was at £473,845 all in. So after getting about 4 or 5 different agents in, I decided to go with one specific agent, and we put the property on for a guide price of £525,000. So on the first day that the property hit the market, we had a viewing booked for the day after. And this wasn't even through Rightmove or Zoopla, this was just through the database of the agent that I decided to use. And then later that day, we had about 10 to 12 viewings booked for that same weekend. However, on that next day when those first viewings came in, they fell in love with the property and they put in an offer for £550,000, which they did later reduce to £527,500 for reasons that I will detail in a separate video. So now their offer was at £527,500. And my legal cost for the sale was around £3,000, and the estate agent's commission was around £9,500. So if we add these solicitors' fees when I sold and the estate agent's commission, my total costs now come to £486,345. So let's just round it up to £487,000. So now the profit. If we take all of the costs I encountered, which was £487,000, away from the sale price of £527,500, it leaves me with a before tax profit of around £41,000. Obviously it could have been higher, but I'm very happy with it. It's my second project and I'm very proud of what I've achieved and accomplished, and I'm just looking to multiply this, take this profit straight into another deal and just keep on going and going. So I hope this gave a detailed breakdown of the costs involved in doing projects similar to this. I will caveat this by saying every project is different. You're going to encounter different costs on different projects. So just take this as a little guide and not, something set in stone. And if you have any questions regarding my journey, myself as a person, or this project, then definitely leave a comment down below and I will be doing a Q&A video separately. That's it for now, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.